And I am missing the start of the game. It has actually just started. I'm going to quickly bring up the teams. Mihao late, no, I'm not sure who that is, and Proman against Oxy, Mata, and Twiddy. This is the Team Phase eSports Cup. This is the 83-on-3 tournament. We're watching Oxy on the side. He gets a nice kill onto Mihao. I think he got the gibbon as well. There are no medics in that position. And this part of the map is actually very difficult to hold. Oxy getting a nice couple of headshots as well. I saw them warming up before the game, shooting each other in spawn, just getting the practice shots in. It seems to have made a difference for Oxy. I'm going to keep on the German player. Matt is going all the way in. He's going to get taken down. Oxy knows there's two coming. He's going to risk full spawn. It's really risky. He gets outfall. That is a big risky play on this first part of the map. You can get torn up. His team's dropping like flies. Mata needs to get revived. Doesn't, in fact. I'm going to watch Twitty, last man standing. He gets the engineer and the gib. That is just amazingly poor play from the allies. The second engineer on Mihao comes in. And he's going to get killed and gibbed as well. What a play from Twitty. I think that was more of just mistakes from SPP, but that was just atrocious from the allies. Easy to just go overload the last guy alive. Maybe they didn't know the spawn time. I'll let them off a little bit. Maybe they didn't know the spawn time, but well, that was poor, I have to say. So we have already nearly a 2-minute hold at this first tank stage. Of course, only 12 minutes on 3-on-3 in Gold Rush. I'm going to switch it across to some allies, see how they're doing on the attack. I'm going to pick up Proman, who's on side. Doesn't manage to take down the medic. The lone engineer trying to push side. Not sure those tactics. Mihao actually goes out full on main. And it looks like Late is probably going to join him in limbo. No, he actually gets some support from Proman. Nice shooting from Proman. I'm going to switch it across. The engineer needs to push in. He's got about, I think, 5 or 10 seconds before anything. He decides to kill out. There's no mines. That's one thing about this game type. There's no mines. So you can afford to just walk in and just sort of sit around the tank. I'm picking up Oxy again. He's been shooting pretty well today. There's already a 2.5-minute hold at this first stage. If they hold for another 30 seconds, double grenade from Oxy. And at the moment, SPP is struggling. I saw a lot of calls on the Games TV saying these guys are a bit too good to be true, and at the moment we're just not seeing the quality that was being mentioned. And the Gigapuddy team are doing really good work at the moment. Big smiley from Leku in channel. Really nice to see this chat overlays working as well. So feel free to spam the chat, I don't mind. Nice push from Proman. Gets no medic support again. Twiddle with a nice give. Too easy. If all he needs to get is a revive on the tank, you guys all know ET. If you get killed next to the tank with the pliers out, if you get revived, you can build while you're in like that protection of like 1 second, and it's insta build pretty much. So I'm gonna switch up on to Puddy, who's been doing those last gasp wins for the team. Gibbs, NG kills, really nice play. Very experienced player. I remember, I think I played him on Gold Rush before. The nades always come in the right place at the right time. A lot of timing involved on those nades. Nice shooting as well. Gets a lot of damage on these guys at the back. All body shots pretty much, but not much was missing. Nice tight angle nade there. And finally gets a headshot. Takes down Proman, 1 shot. The last guy alive on it. Oxy was with him. Oxy's going to actually stay alive. And the NG's going to move in on tank. All he needs to do is get revived here. They don't get the revive. And we're going to just go across. The giblets are going to be all across the map now. But all he needs to do is get revived in that position, and he's going to be insta building in that tank. Once again, have another push from the allies. Axe is actually just going straight down on the spawn. And needs just more to just keep them away. We are missing Proman. Maybe, no, he was just in the spawn, just waiting around. And at the moment, this is looking like a pretty solid tank hold. 5 minutes, nearly half the round already gone. And I expected more. I did expect a little bit more from Gigaputty, from SPP. Gigaputty was playing very well. And the old revive the engineer in the doorway of main tactic, utilised heavily when I played my Belgian fraternity. And that's what we wanted. We wanted the revive on the tank. He gets the build and he just gets inside it and he gets away. That's how easy was that? That should have been the first 2 or 3 rushes. That should have happened a long time ago. But right now, Gigaputty in full control. They're going to be trying to push down to this barrier now. Trying to get the build. A build on this barrier. I don't think the build times or build amount, it changes in 3-on-3, whether they can do it with just one guy. I think everything remains the same. But they're still going to need 2 engineers to get this done very quickly. We currently have Mihao pushing forward. He does nade Twiddy. He gets taken down. The revive's going to come in. He's going to put some of his charge into this barrier. I don't think he's going to get instantly taken down by Proman and give really nice play from Proman. That's no barrier build for the Gigaputty team, and the tank's slowly going to be rolling down this hill. They haven't got a lot of time. It's going to pretty much have to be tank in position and straight away into the bank. But I'm going to pick up Twiddy, who's going to go for the barrier again maybe. The charge is still on it. He only needs to tap it to keep that charge there. He doesn't, and he gets gibbed. And this could be Gigaputty just falling apart at the seams with one guy out full and the tank past the barrier. This is pure safety for SPP now. The only problem they can have is if they don't get the tank properly in position and Gigaputty take control of like MG onto the tank. That's horrible in 3-on-3. Twiddy's actually going covert ops to get the CP. The SPP late player is going to actually take him out. It doesn't get seen by Twiddy. And he pushed him. He shouldn't have pushed him. I don't know what he was doing. Soldier. Late decided to push the guy and let himself be known. Would have been an easy nade kill. That's like the auto push that some of these players have in E2. See a lot of players utilising that stuff. But the tank's finally going to get in position. It's taken them nearly 8 minutes. And it's not in position, Proman. You've got to move it just a little bit more. No. Didn't want to move it. Maybe the other allies want to move it. No. Still not in position. Still just sitting there out of position. That's an amateur mistake. Look at that. And this is horrible as well. If the Axis can take control, they damaged it. How stupid is that? Come on. They damaged the tank right there.
We've repaired the tank.
But here it comes. It's going to finally get into position. The tank's going to swivel around and take that bank door out to get access to the gold room. Boom. Proman on the bridge alone. He's going to drop down, maybe try and... Oh no, they have actually built the truck barrier yet. So Twiddy... actually, Oxy and Twiddy get taken down by Proman. The respawn is going to come in. I'm not sure if they've got CP yet. I'm just going to have a quick look. I do hear the beeps of CP and it is in Allied hands, so they're going to spawn forward. They're making a big rush on the spawn. Proman does get a headshot, doesn't follow up with the kill. And Oxy has been spotted. Matt is in support. And at the moment, Gigaputty are doing really good work. Even just to slow them down. They've put a lot of time on the clock already with that tank defense. But Mihao gets a double kill. Not sure about the decision of being an engineer still here. He needs to go medic. We need to get this medic rush going. Seeing channels about Mihao not playing medic that much. Yeah, it is noticeable, like real basic stuff, missing a revive here and there. It would affect the game pretty much. A nice kill by Oxy on the respawn. Strike goes out. I think that's the tank. I don't think they've damaged it.
On my way.
It has been damaged now though. Really nice strike. Doesn't get anyone unfortunately, but that was mainly for the tank damage. But he kills and gives Proman at first. There is a little push coming from the allies near the barrels. One gets taken down by Mata. The last one's still alive in the bank. I'm going to pick him up. He's going to pick up the gold.
Objective taken.
And he's going to come face to face with Mata. Now actually Mata kills out, so they're not going to know where he's going. It's going to be fairly obvious, but he's actually going really aggressive on the spawn. Maybe not. He's giving away his position. Mata does know who he is. He's going to give a maybe
2 minutes to get out of here, soldier.
Maybe he's going to fake the double back. Going to try and take on Mata. He's going to get pincered here. As Oxy closes in, does get a headshot. But it's just not good enough. Nice shooting from Proman. Gonna switch to the Polish guy. Triple kill. Takes down the entire team. I'm gonna switch to the Polish guy. Don't know, that just sounded wrong somehow. How did he get a triple kill when there's someone back? He must have rushed through seconds to get there.
Objective taken.
They're gonna actually pick up the gold though. Oxy only got a pistol. Nice headshot. And I think it's clear. I can't see him running into anyone. He's not going to go straight for it. Didn't want to risk it on the respawn. Mihal only has a minute. I don't think they've really actually got enough time to escort the truck in this situation, even if they got it in right now.
Objective taken.
But either way, this has been a really, really strong hold by Gigapuddy. Fully deserved. It looks like they're going to just get the full hold. Maybe the return. Gets Oxy gets a double kill. Try and switch it across to him. Proman manages to get in, but there's surely nowhere near enough time. And I think that's going to be a first round full hold from Gigapuddy in the Team Phase eSports Cup. This is a 3-on-3 tournament organised by Team Phase. You can check them out on Crossfire. Links to their webpage, links to their Facebook. Just give them all the support they can give, that you can give, guys. No money involved or anything. You just have to tick some boxes, say like, all that. And it does help these up-and-coming organisations. Believe me. These guys are... I think they put 300... I think it's 300 euros into a 3-on-3 tournament, which is pretty good. I'll just bring up the stats. I think it's going to be pretty one-sided, though. As you look at the stats here, I'm going to just confirm on Crossfire what this tournament prize pot is. I'm pretty sure it's very close to 300 or 300 split. Let me see. I'll go to their tournament page on their website. Can't see anything anywhere, but they are accepting donations towards the cup as well. They have put money in themselves, but there may be some. Oh, the game has started. Sorry, I do apologize. Gigapuddy are going to try and make this full hold count, trying to get the first point on the board. The map win would be big going into the second map, of course. If they were to get full held here, they'd have to say it was very disappointing because they did so well in the first defense. But SPP have held on for the first spawn, very, very strong. And I'm going to just watch some of the SPP guys at the beginning. Defenses got a lot to live up to. They're going to have to be in the same sort of defense. We have a pause. Maybe a bit of lag for one of the Gigapuddy guys. And so far, the very first half of the game, I didn't check the stats, but if we look at this, Oxy 24 kills, the damage very, very high. Actually, the damage good for both teams. It's just it didn't seem to be happening for the allies. So we're going to just bring it down and see if they can just put themselves up for their defense. And watching SPP late. No idea who this is, I'm afraid. Gets taken back down by 20. 20 gets a double kill. Nice double kill in return from Proman. Again, that's Oxy missing a revive that time, I think. And this first stage has been problematic for both teams attacking. I think Gigapuddy held it for close to 6 minutes. So if they can, just all they have to do is get the tank in about half that time, and they're golden, I think. If they take a bit too long, if it gets to about the 8-minute mark and they still seem to be struggling, that's when they start thinking about the fact that they're struggling. 20 dives on his own grenade, not what he wants. I'm actually going to switch across to someone else. I'm going to switch across to one of the allies. Maybe if they're pushing inside, Twitty should be going first. Oxy gets taken down, so it's a 2-on-3 situation. They're just going to wait it out. They should wait for the entire 3 team. Okay, that's pretty cool. 150 euros plus 10 from a donation. So the donations are going to be open for throughout the tournament. Even if you're only going to donate like $5 here or €5 here, all adds up. Back to the prize pool a little bit. But this push on side after unpause, really nice from Twitty. That slow attack, and that's exactly what we wanted. I think we saw, I can't remember who it was. I think Twitty was the last man alive. Managed to hold on to it. It was a 3-on-1 situation, and they just needed to do what Twitty did there, just push in and have medic support. They just didn't. Engineers pushed in, medics were just not sure what to do. Twitty has tapped this CP, and a nice nade from late, right in Twitty's face. It's actually going to get the revive and the kill on the guy on the tank. Mihaw's going to put a lot of charge into this. I don't think he's going to have enough. That's it. Nades on the tank. Try and get some damage on it. But this is going to be a barrier build, 100%. And that is something new in it that we're going to see in this game. In 3-on-3, it can be very hard to get the barrier down in the first place. But it's generally only going to save you maybe 30 seconds of the plant, because it's very hard to defend it at the moment. No mines, no rifle grenades to bounce off shots. Needs to get this revive down. Mata doesn't get the revive. Maybe it was a tap. It wouldn't have been attacked with 10 seconds to respawn, so... Oh, that was an interesting nade. So here we have entire new push for Giga Putty coming through the side. They're going to reverse around the back of the barrier. They're going to take their time again. This worked for them before, so why not? Waiting for the pushes, waiting for the full spawns. Going to try and take the engineer there down on full. He actually got very weakened. That plant is probably in the right place. Twitty knows what he's doing. I would have automatically said, yep, miss plant, but no, Twitty knows what he's doing. I know that it can be down around here, but well played from Twitty. Puts it in a great defendable position, but I don't think anything's going to happen. He's only got a medic alive. And gets taken down by Oxy. The rebuild of the tank comes in as well. I'm going to skip it across again to Mata, who gets the rebuild. This tank should be getting into position on the bridge. I'd say about 2 or 3 minutes earlier than on the SPP attack. So we're going to have a couple more minutes for IGPK to push through and try and get the gold. But that's a nice strike. That might get some damage down on the tank, if not destroy it. Doesn't destroy it. It does. A bit of a delayed destruction there. An instant repair from Twitty. Very, very experienced engineer. He's on hand just to get that instant repair down. And they're not going to make the same mistake here. Look, the tank in position. And there we go, shooting towards the door as well. Mata gets the build on CP on the spawn time. Gets killed, but they're going to respawn forward. And they're getting objective after objective here. SPP are going to respawn in, and it's late actually. I think late may be out full. He's out for 20 seconds, so this is going to leave the rest of the team with. That was a nice shot from Mihao. Doesn't get the kill, but pretty interesting tracking there. And Oxy's going to. The plant actually goes down from Twitty on the truck barrier as well. And Oxy's going to move into the sort of campy position here. I don't think they're going to make the mistake of rushing up first. They will wait a second. Nice kill. If they can get down the Gib. Oh, just misses the Gib. 2 guys at second. And Mata is at third. I can hear him to Oxy's right. He's getting some shots off. He's going to try and go straight for it. I'm not so sure about this decision here. And I cannot pronounce the word decision. Even though I'm English, it just doesn't work. So that was a poor play, I think. I'm going to use the word play for decision. That's good. But Max is going to pick up goal very quickly again, or he's going to at least camp the back. Doesn't run into anybody. So quickly gets the objective again. And he's going to push towards third once more. This time he should really push up the long way. You only need to go across the middle once you've got definite full control or not enough time to do it any other way. So nice kill. The respawn's going to come in now though. Takes a couple of headshots. Makes a decision to kill out.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
Great. He didn't want to get full. They know he's killed out though. They haven't actually secured, I don't think. Twitty's going to pick it up just inside this door.
Objective taken.
And probably the most experienced player in the game. He's just going to walk straight across the middle. No problem. Doesn't even get shot once, so that's the difference, I think. No offense to Mata, but in RSW he'd make perfect decision there, but in ETE, Twitty definitely the man for the situation. And actual build goes down on the truck barrier. I did miss that, and this can be actually really difficult to get the down. Once this is the only objective on the map, Axis can get quite a nice hold on this. And we see a couple of the Gigaputty guys bouncing around. Didn't seem to know that the barrier was needing to be destroyed. Yes, they did. Oxy's got the plant down. Misplaced that dynamite. Could have had it tucked much closer to the wall and got it down freely, pretty much. And this is what I'm talking about. Gigaputty now struggling. They've only got about 3 minutes to get it past this barrier, and then there's not enough time. So still a lot of pressure on the SPP guys. It's a long time, 4 minutes or 3 minutes. They did plant the CP. This is just going to frustrate the allies, having to push their engineer up there to defuse it. And see Oxy's going up there to defuse it rather than go down and try and blow up the barrier.
Dynamite defused.
And his team actually gets taken out while he's defusing, so not really really helpful. JTV removes channel pro status for me. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. And it reinstates me. I feel so blessed. Really nice push. All 3 kills. He needs to get this plant down. That's what he should have done in the first place. Really tight. He can get this plant down. Oh, the give nade from his teammate. And Twitty kills out as well. That was a horrible nade. He only had to place that a little bit better. But Twitty actually gets one out for quite a long time. Nearly stops the plant, but they need to get this engineer into position much quicker. Yeah, here it comes. He's going to just dive straight on it. They know he's there, surely. They must have heard that. Could have heard that a mile away. He dives out into 3 guys. I guess it's the respawn. He's going to come in. But this is looking horrible now. I mean, at first I was thinking, yeah, Gigaputty got this in the bag. And SPP have managed to bring this back. Nice shot from Oxy. Gets taken down. The reply from Leighton is very good. And the CP gets rebuilt by allies, so they're going to spawn forward again.
They are only 2 minutes.
They only have probably this spawn, maybe the next one, and then it's game over. It's going to be a double full hold, which I really didn't see coming. Team kill comes in from I don't know how Oxy died there. Team kill by Matter somehow. And Oxy's moving in for the plant. Finally, it's gonna go down. There's gonna be 15 seconds for the respawn though, and it's gonna be down to Matter, I think, who's not alive. It is actually all on Twitty. They're not moving in quick enough for this defuse. They should have gone straight onto that defuse. Surely they're going to be on it now. Why is Twitty not moving down? They're just going to be ignoring the defuse. It looks like the defuse is being ignored by Axis. I don't know about that choice. Maybe I think they just don't have enough time. That was a misplant. Oh my god, I didn't see that. That was actually a misplant, and it's going to be a double full hold. What happened there? I'm pretty sure that said planted. Obviously not, and that is a double full hold. Really, I think it's pretty poor from both teams on their attacks. Nice defending, but the attacks needed a bit of work. So we're going to take it to the second map, and I don't think we're going to see a decider. I think that pretty much rules out a decider if there was the possibility of one in the first place. I don't think we're going to get another double foothold because I think the second map is Adler Nest. I could be wrong there. I think no, the second map might be Adler Nest in the 6-on-6 later. Oh, it is Adler Nest. Adler Nest and Gold Rush. So Adler Nest is going to be fairly quick, I would assume. The 6-on-6 later, the maps are Adler Nest and Supply. Liking that. I'm liking that. Adler Nest. Have not seen Adler Nest once. I haven't casted Adler Nest once in nearly 20 games I've casted. And I'm going to see it twice in one day. That is keeps me motivated. I love it. SPP will win Adler. Renziger Rudolph called it. So I'm going to update the scores on the screen, guys. Just give me 1 second. By my ET knowledge, scores are now 1-1. I do apologise for taking forever. I have to do this in Photoshop every time and it always bugs out. So this game is actually going to go to Adler Nest. I think this is going to be I can't see a double full hole coming on this map. I think if a double full hole came on this map, I would be happy to quit the internets. But we've got one player to ready up. It is Oxy. Guys, if you haven't hit the follow button yet, please do. The support is really appreciated. It does help me a little bit move up slowly but surely in the old Twitch ladder, on course for other things like partnership and stuff like that. But I need a lot more likes, a lot more follows and all that, a lot more views. So if you haven't hit follow, please do. That's the only thing I request of you. Hit the follow button. If you've got an account, just hit the follow button. As we wait for Oxy, who appears to be AFK in the spawn. Very entertaining right here. We have one follow, Wutalas. Thank you very much. And I guess that's just the ET player called Woot. That's the name I recognise. So that's a follow. Thank you very much. Again, if you haven't hit follow, please do. This game is going to restart on Adler Nest. Fight. This is going to be hopefully some quality Adler Nest. Big rush coming from allies as usual, bouncing down. Axis are having to deal with it, but they actually killed out straight away, giving away their spawn time very quickly. As Twitty pushes out, probably on the spawn again. Matt is going to shoot against Late, who was just perched up on top of the controls there. But here comes the allied engineer. He's going to take a grenade. He is going to plant. No nades are going to come in. They have got an engineer. Twitty is the engineer. They're risking it here. If they get taken out in the first 10-15 seconds, this will be GG. But Twitty is moving in for the disarm. Big 3-man from Mata. He had a bit of help from Twitty. But here comes the disarm. I don't think there's any problem on this one. Really nice play from Gigaputty. All shooting together. That's what happens. Mata takes the plaudits for getting the 3-man, but it was all of them shooting. Really made it difficult for the allies when you're getting shot by 3 guys. They're moving crossfire. Mihal's going to come straight in for a plant again. He kills out after dropping the dynamite. And that's just to distract the Axis a little bit. Standard stuff though. They're not overreacting to it. The old throw of the dynamite over the top. Mihal's actually going to try and get the plant in. I don't think he would have had enough time. He's out for like 1 second, 2 seconds. As Gigaputty players kill out as well. And Twitty remains, takes a couple of headshots. Nice shot from Late, doesn't get it done. Gets taken down by Twitty from across the other side of the map. And Gigaputty in full control at this first stage. Only a 10-minute map. They have been held for 2 minutes already. 2 minutes on Adler Nest is actually quite a long time. As allies are going to slow push down this this ramp, waiting for the kill out of Gigapity there. They know there's one guy alive. They should know there's one guy alive. The guy in the controls, I'm not sure who that was. I think that was Oxy. It was actually Twitty. Getting a lot of free shots in. Big nade from Oxy. This is just adding masses of time to the clock. What he said there. Adler is one of the harder maps to defend, but they're doing a really good job. 2.5 minute hold, 25% of the time already gone. They have got a plan down, but they haven't managed to blow up his controls. Again, Promo taking down. It looks like he's going to get given as well. I'm going to follow some of the Giga players. Giga? The Gigapity players. I do like that name. A couple of stray shots from Mata. Doesn't connect. He's going to kill out. Nice nade though. It might hit Proman as he bounces in. Doesn't actually kill him. Proman's going in for the plant. He should get this.
Dynamite planted.
Plant is down. They do not have an engineer from what I can see. Unless Twitty is an engineer. Nope. Triple medic. They're going to sacrifice his controls then. They will not respawn and push for this even if they had the time. Very, very risky. But that's a good first stage hold. That's 3.5 minutes on the clock for their attack. And we're going to see the SPP guys go for the flag. The CP. Forward respawn. Mihaw's actually going to try and sneak through the spawn. I'm going to just pick up the attack for the CP. And it's Preman going across by himself. Gets a nice headshot. Takes shots of his own. And Twitty takes him down. All three SPP guys get taken down really, really quickly. Revives did maybe come in there. Twitty picking up more kills. He's going to have to come up against another guy. No, Twitty kills out. And SPP have taken over this CP area. They just need the engineer to come into place to get the build. And I'm going to watch Mihao as he supports the engineer behind him. Gets a reviving. Late's going to push it. He does get a kill. Primer, instead of going for the build, goes for the docks instead, and unfortunately that didn't play out. They haven't got an engineer. They haven't got CP. They don't really care too much about their forward spawn. It doesn't change too much in Adler Nest. You can spawn first spawn and just come in the low area. It's pretty much the same sort of time. Nice shot from Late. Takes down Puddy. We've got Roman trying to get onto the docks.
Objective taken.
Late does get away with them. He's going to jump out the window. He's going to go out the low way.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
And the Ozo quoted Shui way. And he's going to wait around the spawn. Going to kill out. Someone needs to take these docks. They're just going to leave them there. It does take 30 seconds for them to auto return, and they're 20-second spawn, so that should be okay. Main blast door is opening. That's an interesting thing to do for the Axis, because it definitely was the Axis who did that. Going to need to pick up these docks now though.
Objective taken.
So much time has gone on the clock already. Closing on 8 minutes already on Adler Nest is horrible. 6 minutes on Adler Nest is horrible. Giving your enemy plenty of time to get this. But this looks like a really solid play. They've only got pistols. Proman's going to have to kill out. I'm going to switch it across to the defense now. And it looks like Matt is in prime position to get some. He's got a pistol as well. They really need a field up in this sort of situation. But he did. He baited me. And really nice play from Mata. They do need to get a field up though. I think one of them is going to have to kill out. Triple medic is not the best. No, none of them are going to kill out. Medic. Respawn a little bit. They have definitely only got pistols now. Nice nade.
Objective captured.
Actually pushes Late in with that nade, but that's a 6 minute 22 time. That is actually a very, very solid hold. I'll bring up the scores. No one really doing much on the attack. Late did pretty well, but the damage, he had least damage, so it was a lot of finishing shots. Nice play by Mata and Oxy on defense. Twitty getting quite a few kills over Mata considering the damage, but that was a very nice hold. We're looking at a 6 minute 22 hold on Adler Nest. Even in 3-on-3, that's very, very long time. strike. Anyone who plays RTW is pretty much the sub of enemy territory. This map can go very, very quickly. You can get a 2-minute time on this map quite easily. That first defense by GigaPutty was really, really good. Sort of secured them a great chance in taking this win. Fight. So here's their attack. They have to win this.
Dynamite the glory control.
Whoever does well on this part of the map, it's going to be down to the first stage, I think. If SPP can get a good hold on this first part of the stage, Oxy gets a 3-man though, and the engineers push across for the plant. All of the axes push across to stop it happening, but this first stage is going to be the most important thing in my opinion. Mata's going to try and plant the dynamite. It's already been put down, really nice from Mata. And I think that's it already. They haven't got an engineer, double medics, only alive. And it's going to be Oxy trying to just get some kills in, but he's not going to do anything. There's no engineers going to come in for that. Axis Proman doing a lot of kills, and unfortunately they're pretty much meaningless in this situation as the double grenade from Mata is just going to tee it off. And that may be
Objective
key part.
destroyed.
Oh, I thought Proman would fall there. This is really nice from the attacking team. They managed to get the first stage done in just about a minute and a half. They're going to go for the CP. It looks like CP has been built forward, has been secured. They've got Oxy who actually goes out full on this bridge. They don't need to
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
They can be very, very standard route 1. Stick together. Don't risk fall. Nice sneaky play. Mata dodges all the guns. Doesn't want to pick them up. Doesn't make any noise. Here comes Oxy from the maze one. I'm going to pick up Mata who's in position. May not be spotted. That nade's going to give him the position away a little bit. Proman's going to move in for the kill. Nice shot by Mata though. He's going to get revived by Puddy, and it's going to be Oxy pushing around the back stairs towards the documents. Going to get picked up by Puddy, who decides to try and pick him up rather than shoot. And I don't think the other guys really realise that they haven't got away with it. Oh, they do. They seem to steam out a bit quickly there. With only 4 minutes remaining, the allies still have some work to do. I think the first stage was the most important thing, but at the moment, the Axis are holding on.
Objective secure.
Pretty well. They've gone very defensive in this docks area. Very predictable. Nice give. Meathouse very slow on the reaction of the gives. He seems to look at the body, then decide to bring out his needle rather than it being one smooth action. Fortunately, his gun work is very, very strong. And he's going to come up against a couple other guys. He only has pistol. Gets up off a couple of shots. Doesn't do much. Late in the window gets taken down. And I think late maybe out full here. It's going to be a 3-on-2. So depending on how GigaPutty play this, if they try and go too over the top, try and push too hard, they can slow play this. They've got 30 seconds. And Oxy gets taken down. That's going to help their cause. Puddy gets taken down as well. I nearly said Puddy gets taken down. And the last guy alive is going to be Mata, who's being a bit sneaky here. That's a nice headshot from Mihal. He got one for free there. I don't think he was. He saw the first. What sort of situation we're looking at here? They have a field op now. This is going to be important. They're going to get the secure as well.
Objective taken.
No, they're not. Going for it. Oh, it's not going to happen. And two of the Axis are actually well out of position, so they should be able to get towards the documents and still get the documents away. It's only one guy. It's this late guy who's left. He's going to be sitting in the window. Standard. Gets taken down. Mihal, on the other hand, in position with the nade. The docks are getting away. Proman just lurking on the bridge. He doesn't know where the documents have gone though. Gonna try and loop around the back of them. I'm not 100% sure where they are. He's gonna actually come face to face with the documents carrier very, very soon. To your right, Mata. Oh no, he dropped down the hole to try and get Mata. He could have just shot him in the back. Promo is definitely not aware of the situation there. Bad comms, and it looks like Mata's going to close in for the transmission of the documents.
Objective captured.
And that is going to be the win. I think that is the game win for Gigaputty. I think that's it. Looking at the stats, very close game. The stats don't tell the story. That game was very, very close. If we see 453 from 622, double full hold on Gold Rush. This game's going to finish 3-1. 3-1, that's right. 3-1 to Gigaputty. Well-deserved victory for sure. And I'm going to switch it across to the main overlay. And that was a well-played game. That was a very well-played game. They deserved the win there. Looking in channel, SPP will win Adler 1-1. Oh, it didn't go their way. They didn't seem to bring out the bag. They didn't seem to perform too well at all today. I've got to be honest. Performance was subpar to say the least. Disconnect from this server. What time are we looking at right now? It is 10 minutes to 8 my time, so it's 10 minutes to 9 for you European guys. The next game is in 40 minutes. So I'm going to update the stream with the overlay